The number one question every new infinite paycheck trader has is, what coin do I trade? While we cannot provide an exact answer, as that would be direct financial advice, which we cannot and do not do, here is how I choose my coins to trade with the bot. First, understand the key things to look for: volume, volatility, and longevity. Each of those details are important, and they are not the only things to consider, but it is a good start. Remember, only you can decide what coins to put your money in. Do your own homework. That said, let's take a look at volume. Very simply put, without volume, there is no one to trade with. Higher volume will ensure that generally, there is always a buyer and seller to keep your bots working and trading. That said, the highest volume coins, generally, are lower in volatility, which many people would consider a good thing, but with the infinite paycheck process, we actually thrive on some higher levels of price volatility. We will talk more about volatility in a minute, but here is how you find coins with high volume. In your exchange, just click on this sort function and select volume high to low. Now you will see a list of the coins with the highest trade volumes at the moment. Be careful, sometimes coins can be trading at significantly higher volume than normal. We will talk about that more in this video as we discuss longevity. But make sure that when sorting by volume, you don't get caught trading a coin that just happens to be skyrocketing today. That is a quick way to throw money in the trash. You do not want to do that. Okay, so now we understand that you need volume in order to have continuous trading partners. Let's move on and talk about looking at volatility. Many people think that is a bad word in the investment world, but with our processes can be a really good thing as long as it is paired with consistent recovery. If a coin is on a constant downward movement, you may want to stay away from that one. But if you see good volatility with consistent ups and downs, it could be what you were looking for. Remember that volatility triggers more trades, and more trades could equal more profits. So lastly, let's look at longevity. If you find a coin with high trade volume, say over $1 million per day, and it seems to constantly move up and down, let's say more than 10% upward movement twice a month in recent activity. Now, let's zoom out. Is this a one-time flash? Or is this a long-term pattern? Is the long-term pattern up? Or has it been dropping long-term? If it has less than 1 year of trade history, I tend to stay away. I know some experienced traders would disagree with me, but generally speaking, if it lacks volume, volatility, or longevity, I don't want it. This is only my opinion. As always, do your own research. Don't get in on a coin just because it is trending on YouTube or X. Don't get in on a coin just because some other guy on the internet says it is going to the moon, and that includes me. Don't invest in a coin just because you see it in my video. I may or may not be trading that one today. I hope this helps. I always recommend testing a new bot with a small investment you can afford to lose. Then once you find a coin and bot settings that returns at least 0.1% daily consistently, go ahead and add funds to that bot if you want. I prefer over 0.2% daily returns before I add funds to it, but 0.1% daily is a pace for 30% per year. So that is not bad either. I know some people want to see 0.3% daily before they add funds. That gets you to 100% return per year if the pace holds. The reality is this: 1, they are your bot settings and investing decisions. Own them. And 2, no bot is going to perform the same all year. Make a plan for best case and worst case scenarios. You might want to consider chatting with ChatGPT for a little while. I have found it useful in teaching me what to consider. Mostly it affirmed what I knew, but even after grid trading for a few years, I was able to learn more tips and tricks by chatting with ChatGPT. It will even make bot setting suggestions based on how aggressive or conservative you want to be. Like anything, don't allow it to be your only resource. There are many, many resources out there. Use them. The most important one is the gray matter between your ears, your brain. Use it. I hope you found this helpful. I wish you all the best luck and success in your infinite paycheck journey.